Alright, welcome back to another video. Friends and foes, amigos y enemigos, skirms and archers. Here we go. We have a 2v2. It's myself, not a theist, and VolcanLoup. I'm going up against Swish, Too Easy, and MackenRanger. This is a 2v2 on the ranked ladder. Let me take the fog of war off here. So VolcanLoup saw my video that I made of our 4v4 where I think I impressed him so much with my gameplay that he was like, I need to play with you. Just kidding. So he saw that video and he saw that I played with him, and he was like, okay, that's pretty cool. You said a lot of nice things about me. Let me take pity on you and play a 2v2. So here we go. VolcanLoup, he is playing as the Persians. He is currently number 2 on the ladder, on the overall 1v1 ranked ladder. I'm playing as the Magyars. I think I'm about 110 or so on the ranked ladder. We're going up against Swish Too Easy. Swish Too Easy is playing as the Teutons, and he is, right now, at the time of this recording, 104 on the ranked ladder, and MackenRanger is 73 on the ranked ladder, and he is playing as the Romans. So VolcanLoup, who is a very high level, I mean, you don't get much higher than number 2, besides number 1, I guess, on the ladder. He's very high level. He anticipated, he said, these guys, as the Romans, probably going to fast castle into Scorpions, and he said, just be prepared for it. So we figured out that they were out in front of my base. Persians obviously have the faster working town centers, so that's very nice for them. The Magyar, I'm the Magyars here, what I did, so I've been doing these cavalry builds where basically what I'm trying to do is I just have the custom civ. I love the custom civs, by the way. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Maybe throw that down in the comments. But the custom civs are the custom civ like preset, pre-list, play whatever you call it. I think it's awesome. So I've been doing just cav civs, so I just have like 10 cav civs or so. Like Franks and Poles and Persians and things like that. And anyone I can just do a build order for cavalry. What I do is I put them in the custom list and I just pick a random one. So I got the Magyars this time, which is not exactly probably my favorite cav civ, if I had to pick one. They're mostly focused on upgrades for the scout line, but they do get attack upgrades for free, I believe. So that's very, very nice. I like any kind of blacksmith upgrades for free. I think that gives you a nice little power spike. So we have a 2v2 on arena. Arena beginnings are always very exciting. Everyone does basically the same thing. You push in your deer, you get your boars. VolcanLoup is going to be super efficient, I'm sure. So he's got one in the middle over here. He's killing the second boar, and he's got that going on. But our plan is just to kind of get to Castle Age and then figure it out. I'm going for my second boar right now. See, I'm not as organized, like my sheep are all kind of in the way. I do kind of time this pretty well, though. I got this boar is basically fully eaten by the time I start shooting this one. MackenRanger, so he is the Romans. Now, interesting. Most players don't put a lumber camp on the front of their base. We'll see if that comes into play later. But it's just an interesting little nugget. He's pushing in his deer, it looks like. Yep, pushing in his deer. Swish, he's got his sheep way outside. I like that. Bring one in. He's going to have these guys eat it. He only pushed in a couple of deer. Looks like he kind of left one back. Left one behind. I like pushing all my deer kind of right away. I guess literally as soon as I see him, I push the deer in. Typically. Yeah, like my deer are already eaten. So that was VolcanLoup. We were chatting on Xbox, and he was like, just look out over here for any siege workshops, because MackenRanger, as the Romans, very likely will be building some siege workshops and attacking you with scorpions. So we'll see how that goes. Now, VolcanLoup, as the Persians, he's up 3 villagers on me, and I'm up 1 villager on MackenRanger and 2 on Swish Easy. So they had a little bit of a little bit of town center idle time, you know. Not everyone can be as efficient as I am, you know. It's just how it goes. I mean, Dark Age efficiency is usually pretty easy. You're kind of just queuing up the vills until you have the number you want to go up to the next level. All right, that was weird. I was I was sitting here and I'm trying to cast this video, and my phone just starts making sounds and just started randomly playing a YouTube video. I think I had the stream on. We had the presidential election in the U.S., which I'm not going to talk about, and I had a stream going, and maybe it just like ended. So because it was a live one, maybe it started another video. But anyway, back to the game. So let's see if there's any shenanigans going on. Oh, we got some shenanigans. So Swish, too easy, is walking forward with how many vills? A lot of vills. Jeez. One. Can I choose all of these? 7 vills here. And he is walking all the way forward. And he is building a tower. Let's look at, I want to see VolcanLoup's Fog of War. So he sees that he's getting gated in, and he sees the villagers there now. He doesn't know about that yet. This is where he communicated to me. VolcanLoup's funny. He's like, all right, he's pushing me, blah, blah, blah. It's like, don't worry, I'll be fine. Like, he's just like so confident, like, whatever. It's no big deal. I'm gonna be just fine. So I expected, you know, I expected something to happen at my base. I expected maybe fast castle into scorpions over here. Well, we got 2 towers from our friend, Swish Too Easy. Now here's the Teutons. So the Teutons, so they have paper farms, of course. That's like their main bonus, I think. But they also have 2x garrison space in their towers, and I think that they get the extra arrows for extra garrisons. So that's actually for Tower Rush Teutons. I like that. Tower Rush Teutons Tuesday. That's my new stream. Tower Rush Teutons Tuesday. Today is Wednesday though, so I'll have to wait a week. But I can see that actually a Tower Rush working really well because you can put 10 villagers in them, right? So that would be nice. Now blue is sending 2 villagers over. So I have this scout literally just, I remember just like, I don't know how to patrol. So I just clicked everywhere for him to do it. Oh, by the way, I got a new video card, and I think the video is looking pretty smooth. I'm looking in my little software here. So I remember I talked to VolcanLoup, and he was just like, just boom. He's like, don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm going to be just fine. So let's see how he reacts to this. He starts walling off the front here. And he's building a siege workshop to try to push this back. Swish Too Easy has a scout running through. And he is building a barracks. I wonder if he's just building a barracks because he wants to build like a stable or an archery range. I assume he doesn't have any buildings back here. His economy, not the greatest. So he's at 22 vills. And I don't know if how many more he's gonna make. VolcanLoup's at 29. I'm at 24. But now we have a bit more of an issue. MackenRanger is building 2 siege workshops. So Romans, they make scorpions. They have it's a discount on gold for building scorpions. So their scorpions are really cheap, and they can just kind of mass them and do a lot of work. And then Romans, they get ballistics now. I'm not sure if he's going to get ballistics. He is in Castle Age right now, though. So let's see if he pops up a university. I'm curious. I don't know if he's going to be planning on that. But interesting. So he goes for some battering rams, and then he starts making some scorpions behind it. The battering rams are just to try to get take out his base as fast as possible and get to his town center. And we still have Swish too easy, just going ahead and making some towers. Now VolcanLoup's economy is looking great. He's at 33 bills. I'm at 26, and I'm 2 ahead of the other team. But this Mangonel is making work of these villagers. These villagers are trying to kill it, but they are right underneath the town center fire. Not a great move. Looks like he's probably lost, I think, maybe 1 villager here, maybe 2, I'm not sure. He had like 10 or so, so now he's garrisoning. Yeah. Okay, put him in there like that. But this tower did not finish it. Now, I'm watching this from my base, and I'm like, Volcan, bro, you want me to send some help over? Like, got a lot of stuff going on. He's like, no, just boom, man, just boom. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 towers. A 5th one that is half up. He's already lost 2 buildings. He's got battering rams. He's got 12 scorpions at his gate, and he's got 2 mangonels for defense. Still has a second town, 3rd town center. Look at this freaking guy, man. He's insane. So a 3rd town center. He is at 40 bills. I'm at 31. Now, mind you, I'm not being pressured. I'm at 31. I'm 9 bills behind him. I got up 2 more. I thought I got 2 more town centers, but I have. Oh yeah, I do. I have 1 over here. So I'm on 3 town centers. I'm just booming. He's like, just boom, baby, just boom. I'm like, all right, not a problem. But I mean, that's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure. Losing some bills. And scorpions. Scorpions are in range of the town center though, so if you garrison just one bill in there, probably take out some of these scorpions. But Mangonel is doing really good work. And he's repairing the Mangonel like that. There's 1 Mangonel for defense. More towers going up. I mean, he's just completely double teamed. Meanwhile, back at my base, I am just booming. I'm at 37 vills. I'm catching up in vills to VolcanLoup. He's at 42, which is insane. 3 town centers just going behind this. I love it. Mangonels are doing really good work though. Mangonels they are shooting this tower. But you can only do that for so long because you do have to pull back and repair. This battering ram going after the Mangonel. I like that. Now, meanwhile... Oh, yeah, look at that. Battering ram picking up the Mangonel. Love that. Meanwhile, back at Swish Too Easy's base, he has 0 farms. He's got these villagers standing around. He's just on gold and wood. I mean, all he's in stone. All he's making is towers, basically. And MackenRanger also on 0 farms. So they're just double all in, going 2v1 against him. I'm just now putting up some stables. I have the Vill lead. I'm at 46 Vills. So, I'm feeling like my economy is great. I feel like I'm ready to start making some knights to help this guy out. That's my plan. But I mean, just being able to withstand this is amazing, and let alone being able to, build so many villagers behind it. Really impressive, really impressive. But he's definitely taking his hits, though. He's down to 37 bills. He's up to 42 last I checked. So he's been taking some hits. Town center's going down. Town center's at 140 health, 140 HP. But he's still able to make the mangonels. Problem here is this gold. If he gets taken off that gold, that would be a problem. Really, Swish needs to make a tower on this gold here. I mean, once you see these 1, 2, 3 golds next to each other, like if you take those away and he's making mangonels, I mean, I don't see how you can keep making mangonels with 0 gold. I mean, you'd have to sell food. Now let's see, back at my base, I have 3 stables up. I start making knights. Still has the mangonels. Mangonels doing work to the scorps. Neither of them have ever making villagers. They're making a handful here and there. They're at 24 and 27. I'm at 61. And now I have 4 knights here ready to come help out. I mean, their plan was basically double team the better player, try to take him out early, and call it a day. It makes sense, you know. If you let a player like that, boom, you don't put any pressure on him. I think that's a little tricky. But he's clearing up. He cleared up 2 of these towers here. He's got 4 mangonels. Rebuilding the town center. My knight's gonna roll in. Start taking out some scorpions. And that mangonel is actually a problem, because if that mangonel can get to VolcanLoup's mangonel, it's a problem. But once it goes down, knights clear all this up. Pretty much just four knights cleared up, like 8 scorpions, a mangonel, fighting under towers. And at this point, I mean, my economy's good enough, I should be able to just bang out night after night after night. Push all this back. And they have no economy on the back of this. They have no farms over here. No, just started putting farms here. He's got 2 farms working and 4 going up. Blue just quit. It was a pretty good attempt at an all-in, I think. You know, Blue quitting there made sense. It just, he lost everything he had, and he had no economy behind it. You know, I don't know if they had to do such a full all-in. I mean, I think if they can add some economy behind that, I think that makes a difference. But also, they probably underestimated that I was able to, you know, do anything. I mean, you're probably going to lose that game, you know, 95 times out of 100 easily. Because I think honestly, VolcanLoup is good enough where he was pushing this back just with the mangonels. You know, I came in with the knights and cleared up, you know, what was left over, but he already had killed, you know, 3 towers or so. The big mistake I think they made, though, was just not towering this gold. If this gold was towered and VolcanLoup couldn't get it, because look how terrible. He's got 1, 2, 3 golds here all lined up in a row. Like, he would not be able to get out of his base because all these towers here. You know, best case scenario is he'd have to wait for me. Like, how do you deal with scorpions without mangonels, right? And without gold? What are you going to make? You're going to make crossbow, maybe, you know, and hope for the best. You're going to make scouts. I guess you just mass up scouts the best you can, but I think scorpions are going to tear up scouts pretty quickly, and then the towers are going to tear up scouts pretty quickly too, with all of them there. So, good try, GG, well played. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure you put a like, a little subscribe action, all that. But I'm gonna put out another video series. It's gonna be probably 3 games in one. It was a 3v3 series that I played with Darth Masala, Darth Llama, and the 2 French guys that we play with, or that they play with, that sometimes I play with. So that's gonna come out probably in the next few days. So stay tuned. All right, peace out, people. See ya.